Everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here, back and doing a best of 3 Kamigawa Neon Dynasty draft. Well, we opened a great rare here with Springleaf Avenger. This card is very strong. Ninjutsu's for 4, and then every time it deals damage to the opponent, you can just get a permanent card back from your graveyard to your hand. The card is incredibly strong, so we'll take that, despite the fact that this pack has some goodies in it. We've got Touch of Spirit Realm, Roaring Earth, Silver Fur Master, Exemplar's good, the Air is good, Intervention's playable, not great, but certainly playable. I like Sphere and Embrace. People love the Experimental Synthesizer. Yeah, a lot of goodies, but we'll go with the Springleaf Avenger. Yeah, I mean, if you're paying 4 mana to deal 6 damage to your opponent and get a permanent card back from your graveyard to your hand, you are doing it. All right. Follow-up pick. Well, there's Invoke the Winds, but we've got Roaring Earth in here, which is a card I really like a lot. What else do we have in here? Specialist is pretty awesome, too. Roaring Earth is strong enough where I think it's a very solid follow-up after Springleaf Avenger. This card certainly takes the game over, whether you're playing it early to buff your dudes or playing it late to make a land a huge hasty beater. Both those are pretty excellent. So we'll take Roaring Earth over Cultivation and Commune with Spirits in green, over Crab, which is a card I like, Koi. Yeah, another Exemplar. Goodies in here. The Specialist is maybe a close second, because Invoke is admittedly tough to cast. But I like the Invoke too, when you can cast it. Spirit Sister's Call. Well, this card is pretty good, actually. You can sack your weakest creature at the end of your turn to get a better one. I mean, it's pretty awesome. It's probably the strongest card in here. Otherwise, there's like Specialist and Thief, which are pretty good. The Thief is cool because it can ramp you and you can play it on turn 2. That is good. If you have some 1-drops, getting a turn 2 Thief to like ramp you into a turn 3 Ninjutsu, 6/5 attacker. I guess he won't get value out of the return of permanent at that point, but I mean, Spirit Sister's Call is kind of cool. It's pretty ambitious, but we're in green. We can fix. Whatever. I'll take it. All right. In green now, there's just Heir of the Ancient Fang. I don't think we're looking at that. Could take the Goshen Tai, or we could take the Tranquil Cove. I do like the shrines, and this one's deceptively good, too. It's got Death Touch, and X1s exist. Otherwise, we could take some removal. Completion is expensive, but it deals with, like, everything. Exploit is cheap and deals with a lot of things, too. Works well with Modify. And then Roadside Reliquary draws cards. What do I like the most here? Nothing's screaming at me. I'm just going to go with the Shrine. Shrine decks are kind of fun. If you open more than one, if you get a couple out, you're feeling pretty good. All right, red. A lot of red cards in here. None of them amazing. There's Buna Basayu in green, which is fine, not great. Honestly, nothing in here is exceptional. Could take the Boon. I don't really like this card, but remember, it does untap too. It's a combat trick. We have 2 pretty excellent green cards. There's Brute Suit. I keep talking about how this card is playable, but it's just not that exciting. You know what? I'm going to take Boon. I don't think it's amazing, but untaps. Maybe that means something. All right. Could take the Decoy. It's a 2-drop, so it's good with ninjas. Repel is playable removal. Could take the Cliffs. Just get fixing. Honestly, I guess we could take Scrounger. It could fix. Subduer is more for samurais. I think I am going to go Scrounger. Actually, kind of like Harmonious Emergence. There's a Kunai in here, which is cheap removal, though. And Trashbot, I suppose we already have. Yeah, actually, our count is pretty good. This card's weird, though. I haven't had a lot of success with it, but it's okay. It works for enchantments and artifacts, which is nice. Kunai can kill things, though, and we currently don't have any removal. So I could see maybe taking the Kunai. And I suppose you can technically get it back. We have another artifact to sack. So in black, there's Shakedown and Debt to the Kami. Neither are that exciting. Repel the Vile might be the best. Well, Thirst for Knowledge is pretty good too, and I guess we already have 2 artifacts. Yeah, I could see maybe taking Thirst. To take the Companion. Kind of works well with Spirit Sister's Call, honestly. But I'll take Thirst, it's early enough. I could take the Caves. Some white, late white in here. Maybe we just take the Kami. I do want to play green. I mean, admittedly, I don't have that many good things, I guess, outside of green. So maybe I just go fixing and see what's open. But my strongest cards are certainly in green. And Kami is playable. It's actually, Kami's kind of good with Roaring Earth if you get early value out of it and bounce it late and you get a extra creature. It's kind of nice. All right, maybe blue's open. Maybe we can do blue-green. I can take Koi here. Feel pretty good about it. Could take the Careful Cultivation, which is fine. It ramps. But Koi's pretty good. Evasive. Now there's quite a bit of red. Best of these, probably the Steelbreaker. It's good with treasure generation as well. Could take the Apprentice. Could take the Heist. Guess I do have 3 artifacts, but I might need cheap bodies just in case we don't end up, because yeah, we're not doing that much early yet, so I might just take Apprentice just in case I need it. I don't think I need any of these. Wow. Well, that's a good reason to be white, I suppose. Maybe that pushes us back into... I guess technically we could be black-white. Because admittedly, green did not seem super open there. Another Roaring Earth here. We're just going to take Wandering Emperor. Be happy enough about that. So, black, white, green? Is that the goal? Ryu's pretty awesome, but it's definitely more of a samurai. I mean, it doesn't have to be just a samurai warrior deck, but considering we have 1 warrior and it's a card that's in red, probably not going that direction. I'm okay with black, white, green. But even splashing green is debatable here. Probably take the Slash over the Arrest. Potential upside getting a 2/2 samurai, although double white, if we're trying to be 3 color, could be a problem. We may end up 2 color. We totally could end up 2 color. Well, I like Companion well and good enough. There's another Scrounger for fixing. There's a Beetle for ninjas. I think Companion's fine. Replaces itself, gives you an enchantment body for Roaring Earth, although still debatable whether we're splashing double green cards. Could end up splashing black. That's true. So maybe green-white. Okay. Let's take the Companion then. So, could take the Terrarium. Could take Scoured Barrens. I might take the Barrens. There's Merge Keeper, but we don't have a ton of need to ramp in green. Maybe if this fixed for all colors, it would be a different story. There's also Rebuke and Repel in here. And we are a little removal light. Well, that's I guess we have Emperor slash Boon and a Kunai so far. So that's not so bad. Let's just take the Barrens. It's kind of just free fixing. Especially if we do end up splashing black. Okay, so options now. I mean, I guess I don't really want to end up super playable light. Should we kind of risk? We're doing okay, though. So I could take the Samurai, but I might just take the Haven. It's more just like free fixing for the deck. Okay, Exemplar is fine. Could take the Steward. It's colorless and can find... guess right now it can just find Goshen Tai, Hidden Cruelty. Otherwise we could take Exemplar, which is fine. It beats down effectively. It's an enchantment. It's good if you get Samurais. The Emperor to Rugged Highlands for Red Splash. Well, I don't think we need that, so we're probably looking at Kami or Sunblade Samurai. It's probably the Samurai. We do have a mix of artifacts and enchantments, but this also being a land and a 5-mana 4/4 Vigilance is quite good. I guess there's Fang of Shigeki too, but I think I like Samurai more just because the duality of it is pretty nice. So Bearer versus... Are we still... I think we're still planning to splash black, so I guess we take Bearer. Even though I think Kami is technically better. We actually have some cheap enchantment creatures too, though, which makes Bearer of Memory pretty good with excess mana. Alright. So we could take the Grafted Growth, or we could take the Intervention. So Grafted Growth, ramps and fixes... Intervention gives us some more removal. I might just take the growth for fixing. I know it seems a little ambitious, but Intervention's only okay, I've found. Favor of Jukai is a trick that's also a big buff. We're Befriending the Moths, which eventually turns into Evasion. Befriending's probably worth it. Making an Avenger or any of our fatties fly over top could be worth it. Suit, not that exciting. Could take Heir of the Ancient Fang. I guess it's good with like Apprentice. It's also a Samurai for Exemplar. But, you know, Suit flies. Maybe it's worth it. Alright, we'll take Kami now. Because I think we actually do have a good mix of... yeah, decent mix of artifacts and enchantments. I don't think we're going to splash Scrounger. But now that we have a second, we could take a second shrine here. This is one of my favorite shrines, so this might be worth it. And maybe we find another one along the way. If this has, you know, this can kill X2s. It can do a lot of work. Skyscraper was surprisingly good when I played it for the first time last draft. But let's take Boundless Vigor over these two. It's kind of cool with Spirit Sister's Call too. They deal with your shrine. Maybe you can get it back later when you already have one out. All right, I guess we could take this one too. I'm okay with it. Twisted Embrace would be a hard splash. Or we could just take March of Otherworldly Light. This is pretty amazing removal because it exiles too. We probably want this one. We might wheel this. Lost Wisdom is not a highly sought after shrine. And we still have to figure out how we're going to effectively splash it. Jeez. Green Invoke is pretty good. We have Grafted Growth too. Do we have any other way to fix? Barrens doesn't really help. We'd have to go pretty deep green, but... And we have double white. This is like the best one is the problem, because green can green can fix for that, and we probably wheel Cultivation. All right. I guess we could take Oath. Otherwise, we could take Air of Enlightenment. This is cheap. This might be cheaper. We're not lacking end game, really. And this can scry and be pretty helpful. Naomi. Well, we only have 3 artifacts. Well, it might be challenging. But there's nothing else we want. I think we'll take it. Crag. Well, that doesn't really help. Steward kind of does. Because we have 2 shrines now, so I guess that makes sense. Black Splash. Well, I was going to say Black Splash may not happen, but I guess that doesn't really make sense. If we have 2 shrines. All right, well, easy Blossoming Sands here. Kind of exactly what our deck needs in order to cast Invoke. Taking it over Fade into Antiquity. We already have to make cuts anyway, so I think we're okay. Tranquil Cove. Well, that doesn't fix, but I'm going to take this second grafted growth to help fix. It does help us cast Invoke, so to me it makes sense. And it helps us play the black spells in here. Uncharted Haven. We'll take it. Well, the fixing's there. I don't think this is the pack where we could wheel the blue shrine, which I would probably do. I could take the Skyscraper. We have all the ramp. I think it's probably okay. We have some modified stuff in here too. All right, we did not get the blue shrine back, but what did I take over blue shrine again? I forgot. Did I take fixing? No, I took March of Otherworldly Light. I don't think I can regret that one. That card's amazing. It exiles. I'm going to have to settle for not getting the worst shrine. Even though it would have been our 3rd shrine in here, which is actually pretty good. Well, I want to play all these artifacts, so stuff like Kami of Terrible Secrets and Naomi do something in here, but I'm not sure we're going to get that luxury. So as far as black mana goes, I really think we just need... Do we even need 1? I don't think we even need a black mana. Because let's say I don't run a black mana. I still have 1, 2, 3. I still have 5 sources of black. The Grafted Growths, the Barrens, and the Uncharted Havens. So I think we're good. We do have some colorful stuff in here, though. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So this is 8, 9, 10, 11. So I can do this. So we still have 11. Actually have more than 11 green sources, but 5, 6, 7. We have 9 white. This mana base is actually surprisingly solid. So this is like a 2-drop white mana finder. We got to figure out some cuts, huh? So, I was not done. All right. Oh, good. All right. So we just need to make 4 cuts. I think Suit can probably go. We can probably cut Befriending the Moths. Just kind of feels like something we can cut. Although, I don't want to cut artifacts. Because I have Naomi and I have Kami of Terrible Secrets. All right. Let's look at non-artifact cuts. We can probably cut Buna Basayu. Don't think we need it. Yeah. All right. 14, 11. But we have more than that, right? Because this is also a creature that's 15, 16, 17 sort of. Kind of good on creatures. So probably cut some more. I could see maybe cutting the Bearer. Bearer as a mana sink is not bad. But I could see maybe cutting it. Six artifacts, 10 enchantments. It's not bad either. It's a lot of 5 drops, but we have 2 Grafted Growths. That's helpful. Could cut the Geothermal Kami. What are enchantments I want to bounce anyway? I mean, maybe Roaring Earth, maybe. Maybe Air of Enlightenment. To be honest, we don't have a ton. I mean, am I really bouncing Grafted Growth so that I can get another +1/+1 counter? Probably not. So, all right. I guess we'll cut that. We're still pretty good on creatures, right? 13, sort of, 14, 15, 16. Yeah. Interesting. Well, all right. Well, there you have it. I guess we have 4 black spells, 5 ways to fix for him. Hopefully that's enough. All right. We'll run it like this. We'll see you round 1. All right. Round 1, we'll play first. Yeah, I guess this is a keep. Hard not to keep this. We have all 3 colors, a modified creature. I guess technically I can play the modified creature turn 1 as well. Well, I can play around counter spells here, so I'll play Wandering Emperor at the end of their turn. So I think we'll do Emperor. I'm actually gonna +1. And the reason I +1 is now if they were to have an answer for both my creatures, they still technically couldn't kill Emperor with their thing. I think I'll just put a counter there too. I mean, they can kill Emperor with like a Planeswalker kill spell or whatever, but all right. So we'll go for, we'll just march here. All right, they're doing Modern Age. Oh, that's cool. So I guess best use of mana is the Steward. I'm kind of okay with that, actually. Problem is, if they kill my Samurai, I won't get to draw a card, though. It's important. All right, we'll do Kami instead. Ooh. So now I can get both my shrines, huh? I mean, if I draw a land and I can play Skyscraper, we're likely doing that. Sure. All right. So, found our 7th land. What's the best use of 6 mana here? Guess we do this. I mean, maybe Sunblade Samurai makes the most sense, but let me think. 7 mana, I can get 4. Okay. Well. Yeah, I think we do Steward. I had to think about it for a second, but ultimately, it's going to let us play both of these and start clearing the way a little bit. Which one are we getting rid of here? Could actually be the Sunblade Samurai, oddly enough. All right. I'm going to sandbag that in case they have another Virus Beetle, I think. Although, yeah, I can and still do both of these. Okay. Right? No. I guess I can't. Okay, well, that's all right. They left open 2 black. Wonder if that means something, or if it was just incidental. Lethal exploit? Could be. I guess I'd rather them have lethal exploit than virus beetle there. Let's just, I guess we can do both of these, so we'll do that. Sure. So I think we attack with the Apprentice, and then I can at least buff Kami of Terrible Secrets. Okay, so smash with these. All right, so these are on the Boundless Vigor. I guess we get to kill all those. 3, 5, 9, so we want to kill this. And probably the Flyer. And then kill all those, that's good. Did I just assign damage like twice? What was that? That was weird. Because I could have played that forest. I'm trying to think if that would have changed anything. I don't think so. It's a pretty good one. Oops. What do we get back? Well, Wandering Emperor is a pretty good one. For now, let's just hang out. I think I'd still rather kill Flyer than Lifelinker. And I still have double white good. I guess Shrine Steward technically can find something else, unlike Iron Apprentice, so... Alright. Although I can't do Wandering Emperor and... I mean, I like the deck thinning, though, of Shrine Steward. Well, I want to deal more damage, though, too. Alright, let's do Apprentice. Could get the Skyscraper back, too. I mean, they're both incredibly powerful here. I almost think Skyscraper just might be better. So I guess I sandbag the Apprentice in case they have yet another Virus Beetle. Because I can still cast both next turn. Yeah, I guess I might as well play it out. Alright, so we're playing against blue-black. Multiple Virus Beetles, which are good against us. I mean, we have Ramp, so Disruption's good against us. They have Bounce Spells, which are also good against us, so they actually have good tools against us. Could make things challenging. We don't have a lot of card draw either. But I still feel like we probably have the best plan we can get. So, see what Virus Beetle does. Yeah, I suppose. It's a keep. So we'll get our black mana. Samurai, a little bit expensive, I suppose, but I don't want to get rid of it. Circuit Mender's a good one. So we want to be playing forests so that we can play Invoke the Ancients if we draw it. I probably would have equipped it on the Disruptor. Let's do Companion first here. Oh, well, that's a cool card. So, even if this goes to our graveyard as a Saga, we could sack Companion because it's an enchantment to get it back. Just something to think about. Not extremely important here, but something to think about. Next turn, I assume we're playing Samurai because it's just a good body for this board. Shrine Steward maybe at its best when you have like 8 mana, so you can go like Steward, Boundless Vigor. Sure. Well, I was going to say Shrine Steward looks a little better now, but I suppose it doesn't because it dies to the Kunai, so it might just be better to play a Samurai out. Ooh, or just use Kunai. It's not the best use of mana, though. Oh, we want to play the green mana. Yeah, best use of mana is the Sunblade Samurai. Guess I'm not going to block anyway, so. Well, might have to do the Kunai. It's not the best use of mana, but I just can't get tempoed to death here and expect that to work out. So, I guess we can go... At least Grafted Growth helps us do something here. So we can go land... Grafted Growth. Then we can go Kunai, Equip, and pass. Problem is, yeah, I see the issue. You have to go to blocker step, so if they have another ninja, they can return their ambusher. But I still think we probably do it. All right, so now we can at least do it this way, so that's good. 4 blocks. 4 blocker step, I should say. Because we're not there yet. Good. Skyscraper's pretty good, but what? I think at this point we need the hidden cruelty. We're too far behind for Skyscraper to bring us back, and Kunai is... Unfortunately, I think that Kunai... Well, to be honest, if they direct the Kunai at my hidden cruelty, I guess that's better than directing it at my face. So we have 8 mana. So if I draw 9, I still wouldn't have enough to do both of these. And plus the ability. Let's see. Go to 3. So, oh, slash is good. So I guess I can go this plus slash the specialist, I guess. And then I can kill the disruptor. So I could have killed Minder instead, but it would have given them the extra turn, or the extra card earlier, so it could have found them another answer. Uh-oh. That's pretty good. So let's see. Still 8 mana, so I guess the best is... Well, let's see. With Spirit Sister's Call, could get back the Steward. But I suppose best use of mana is still the Skyscraper here. Technically, I guess I can get the Kunai back to kill Behold the Unspeakable, but they have to play a lot of spells. Oh, Dragonfly Suit can block it too. That's kind of nice. So we'll do Samurai plus Exemplar. That was unexpected. So I guess now I can do Samurai plus Suit. Sure. I can still get that back, which is nice too. what I'm going to be able to do to deal with big flyer. Well, I suppose I might need to take 2 here. Although, I suppose the problem is really that I still would die next turn, whether I'm chumping this because I would die to the Disruptor, so I guess we just have to do that. So I can sack. I don't have an artifact to get back the kunai, so I'm not really seeing a way. I don't have a way to get this back either because it's a vehicle, it's not a creature. Well, I guess I think I'm dead. So I guess I don't need to show them anything more. I mean, I could have used the call. I don't know what I could have gotten back a Skyscraper, but we still just die to the flyer unless they decide not to attack for some reason. All right. Still don't think we have too much of a sideboard. Big flyers are problems, but I guess we have Invoke, we have some reach, we have the suit. All right, well, I guess we have some ways to deal with it. We have the March of the Otherworldly Light as well. An expensive way to deal with it, but a way to deal with it nonetheless. We can keep this, I guess. We have all 3 colors, technically. So I think we do play turn 1 and 2 Apprentice. Because then at least we can, you know, stay relatively active early on. 2 of our black spells, interestingly. Well, let's get black mana here. So I think we'll get another green mana with this Uncharted Haven for, well, because we have Invoke the Ancients, so we need 4. We do have Banishing Slash and Wandering Emperor in here, though, too. So, complicates things a little bit. Well, now that second white is looking a lot more appealing. So, I think we'll go white mana here. At least it answered the question for me. Makes the decision-making process easier. No black mana from our opponent, huh? Okay. So, get the second white. Is it exile too, or just, ooh, exile. Oh, it's when it leaves the battlefield, though. Lame. All right, that's okay. We'll pass, and then... So I think what we'll do is we'll play the Emperor. Let's see if it resolves anyway. It does. All right. So we're going to use Kami to kill the Disruptor. So I could just make a Samurai here and then double block the Mender. Could find them a black mana, but I'd rather use 1 loyalty than 2, although Wandering Emperor is likely to die next turn. Maybe it actually just makes the most sense to just pump here. This probably just makes the most sense. They get to kill 1 thing. I move the counter. Sure. So, same plan as before. I think we do Goshintai Hidden Cruelty to kill... Let me think. So I can go Goshintai... And I can pump Goshintai. They still may be able to kill it, but... we'll find out. They have to kill Goshintai. They did just draw the black mana, so they might be able to. Alright, that's fine. They can't kill Wandering Emperor, so... I'm cool with it. Oh. I mean, I have my choice between killing the Mender or the Specialist. They draw from the Mender. I don't really want them to draw right now, so I think I'm going to kill the Specialist. All right. So, obviously we're going to plus the Emperor. Probably want to plus the Kami. We want to, or maybe plus the, no, I guess. Well, we have to play Apprentice in order to get value off Kami, so that's all right. We'll do Apprentice. Do Kami. Draw. Go land. And we could make a Samurai here. We have decent choice here, actually. They're going to kill Wandering Emperor if I +1/+1 counter, but maybe I do just get the value going here. I don't know if I'd rather have the Samurai. I feel like I'd rather have prevent 2 damage and get a +1/+1 counter. It's kind of tough to say, actually. mean, a samurai's good, but Emperor dies and then they don't have to attack, or they attack me. Nice one. Well, that's cool. 3, 6, 7, so I can do both. Let's do the companion first. All right. Maybe I should have played the skyscraper first. I'm not sure. So if I hadn't attacked with Kami there, they wouldn't have been able to use You Already Dead, but I guess technically they could. Now they can't use it on Walking Skyscraper unless they have more than one in their deck, which is possible. I mean, at this point, it's a pretty good chance they've got some instant speed removal in their 6 cards. Okay. All right, we'll go land and smash with these 2. So they get to draw a couple cards, but take a couple bodies off the board. Probably would have attacked first, just for the extra damage. I mean, it's pretty irrelevant since we're dead anyway, but still, it's just something I would have done. All right, and kill the vision. I guess that keeps me alive 1 turn. All right, we'll see you for the next one. All right, round 2, we'll play first. I guess this is okay. Invoke is kind of a dead card, but I guess I'll keep it. Because if we draw a green mana and a grafted growth, we're almost there. I mean, it's certainly debatable whether to keep this one, but the fact that I can make plays kind of makes me want to keep it. Like, I have a, you know, decent beater as well as a removal spell, so it's kind of nice. And now Banishing Slash is actually turned on, so is Kami. Ooh, that was a good draw. Hopefully we can rip a land here. Uh-oh. Oh, they want to keep the one back to do the suit. I guess that makes sense. So, I guess I get in and trade with the suit. And then we'll likely just play Kunai and equip it. Because I still will have an artifact and an enchantment, so kind of okay with this. And we have a modified creature now. Okay, so we'll do, I guess, slash on one of those to get another body out there and make use of our mana. So they could kill Companion in response so that we don't get the 2/2, but alright. Fair enough. Alright, so we got our green mana. So I think we should do growth now on plains. So now one green and we can do invoke. That's pretty good. Yeah, what's this do? Oh, that's cool. So you can just crew one and then crew the other one. And they don't die to Ninja's Kunai either. I'd attack with all of them if I were my opponent. Yeah. I think that makes the most sense. Okay. So, let's see. I guess we don't, because they have to crew for 3, so we don't die next turn. So I guess we can do, I mean, I could attack a Ninja in the Avenger, but I just get back an Exemplar. It's not going to be good enough. I think I need Kami to, we need to find a mana here. All right, well, that's good. So we probably, I guess, throw Kunai at the patrol. Because I can't kill the specialist. And I can't kill a mech. and maybe it makes crewing a little bit more difficult. Oh, that's cool. What's this one crew for? 2? That's cool. I think even if that was an untapped green source to cast Invoke, I still think we would have died. Because basically, yeah, they'd be able to crew too much, so we'll go to the next game here. Alright, so they're playing Vehicle deck. Man, once again, I guess it's not that much we can do out of sideboard. I can make dudes fly on my turn, but I mean, I have reach. I just couldn't cast it that game. So, guess we run it back. Yeah, we can keep this. Can even find white mana. So turn 1 Apprentice, turn 2 tap land for black, play a Kunai, turn 3 maybe we draw white mana, if not can dump the Samurai if we need to, depends. I mean, I'd like to have both. Oh, well now maybe I can. Suit. It's a good one. So we don't quite have the mana for that yet, but that's all right. Okay. Naomi. All right, let's do suit here. Still need that elusive enchantment. So we need to be able to cast a Samurai so we can get these 2 little baddies online. Uh-oh. Well. All right. All right, so now we can do this. It's going to be a little trickier. I guess I take 4 here. I don't really want to, but probably need to block their suit. Well, Exemplar's cool, so yeah, that's pretty good actually. Gives us the enchantment for Naomi and all that. Vehicle gets first strike, huh? Well, I can kill Kitsune at some point. So if I draw a land, I can go Naomi. Oh, why'd they do it with that one? I don't know why they didn't do the... Oh, it's when it attacks, not when you... For some reason, I always think ace is... I always read ace wrong. I always read it as if it's the one that's crewing, which to me, for some reason, makes more sense. Like, why is it randomly giving first strike to some attacking vehicle rather than, like, the vehicle... Wouldn't it make more sense the vehicle that it's crewing? Or am I way off base here? Oh, 1 green short. Let's do the Kami here, and then we can still leave up Kunai. I don't know why they didn't attack with Memory of Toshiro there. That's cool. So Goshintai could kill something. Can kill the mechanic. How does this work? God, that's cool. You can just get it back, huh? So Naomi makes best use of mana and generates me a samurai. Or I think we get the bigger body, I think. Because it puts more bodies on the board. Gosh, just at the beginning of combat, you don't even have to activate it or anything. It's kind of cool. Yeah, if they attack with Infiltrator, I can I can block it. I'll trade. I mean, they kind of get to make the most of their mana, but I'm not really in a position to take a lot of beats here, I don't think. Unfortunately, this is only a 4/3 when activated, so not good enough. Plus, they'd get it back again with Grease Fang. At least they have to return it to their hand. I guess that's good. That helps. They can still replay it and attack with it next turn. Oh. Oh, no, it's at the end of your turn. Oh, good. Well, that is actually pretty helpful. So, let's see. We can do... That's nice. So... Is it a samurai too? Advisor. Jeez. So they can block with memory and... Well, I guess if they block with... Might just block with infiltrator too. So... Avenger definitely seems pretty good here as a means to get... Yeah, I think we kind of have to. I don't think we have to, but I think it's in our best interest to do it this way. So we'll kill the flyer. And I guess we'll do the Avenger to get Kami or the... Probably the Kunai. So I can actually get Naomi back too, which is pretty good. But I kind of feel like we need the Kunai. Well, I got 2 blockers here too. It comes back to my hand. That's all I know. I guess we do Kunai. We might need to kill Greasefang at some point. Well, that's cool. I think the best play is suit. Oh, I can attack with Avenger here too, huh? Well, let's equip... Is Avenger a samurai too? Please. Ninja. Well, that makes more sense. It's got ninjutsu. Alright, let's do the... I guess here. Kind of interested to see how they block. Yeah, I suppose that makes the most sense. If you're expecting... I mean, I could save my Avenger, but... we'd probably just kill Greasefang and take the 2-for-1, I guess. And now I guess we could do Shintai and start getting some... yeah, that... honestly, this probably makes the most sense. Because then I can start mopping up my opponent's creatures, ideally, and getting some counters. Sure. Technically, I need another land in order to do both. Interesting. Well, I guess we just, I mean, I could use Goshen Tai, but I still kind of can now. Because otherwise I'd have to like double block. I guess either way I'm taking 4. So maybe it's better to just double block Memory of Toshiro. Yeah, I guess so. I guess this is fine. Alright, and we got the land. That's good. So at least we can go this. Technically we can attack for 2. Although, I guess that makes my... well, they already played a Repel the Vile, so maybe that's less relevant here. Oh, cool. Well, I guess... do I want to get Springleaf Avenger back? Is that what my... is that what my goal is? I mean, I'm killing Ambusher, so... let's just do Suit. And to be honest, there's not even really a good reason to attack. They gain life, actually, if I attack, so... I suppose we don't attack. Oh, I don't know if I want to... well, I can do it on the black mana. Probably makes more sense to do it on the white mana. Wait, I did target a land. Probably just activate the suit. Yeah. All right. Vehicle deck. Their deck's pretty sweet. I like their deck a lot. They have specialist, mechanics, aces. I mean, you don't see the vehicle deck too often, so it's cool to see it. It's kind of lame that Greasefang is the colors that he is, because it just kind of makes things more tricky. I'm on the draw. I'm going to keep this. We don't have black, and we have 2 black spells in hand, but guess I'm risking it. They have a kill spell. I guess I'd rather them use it here than... Sure. Guess we can attack first. No need to do Springleaf Avenger. I can't do anything with it anyway. They have enough flyers where I think getting some reach creatures is probably smart. Probably. We don't actually have anything to get back with Springleaf Avenger, but here we go. I guess, I mean, reasonable argument to just cast Avenger. Like, I can get in for 3 extra damage, but then I'm behind on a Dragonfly suit. I think, honestly, I'll just... Because I can't get anything back. So, I might as well just cast it. Keep my Dragonfly suit in play. To me, that makes more sense. Because I also can't... I mean, if I was able to ninjutsu plus replay it, obviously that would make sense, but I don't have enough mana to do that, so... Alright, we'll see you in round 3. Alright, we'll keep this, or play first rather, and not keep this. That is a little too dangerous. I mean, this one's not great either, but we'll keep it. So we'll dump a white mana because we need the 4 for Invoke the Ancients. That was a good draw. See if they ninjutsu here. Lifelinker or Silencer. All right. Okay. So Wandering Emperor is really nice for certain situations. The one that comes to mind is I can create a samurai to block that ambusher. I guess technically I could block with the suit as well. I think in this instance, I'm actually gonna block with the suit. Might seem a little funny, but the suit kind of requires a little more creatures, you know, so I'd rather just keep my ground forces around. My creatures that don't rely on other creatures to be doing something. Like I could have just blocked with the samurai and then in my turn made another samurai. But, I mean, I can make another samurai anyway. And I might. No play. Well, I'm going to make another samurai. This way, Wandering Emperor has done its job. It's made two samurais and allowed me to get rid of an ambusher. I'm satisfied. And it's gonna, whatever, eat up whatever resources to take it out. So be it. Oh, actually hunting for a land here. Well, I hope it's something I can Banishing Slash. Wandering Emperor also modifies creatures to make our skyscraper cheaper, which is kind of sweet. All right. Hey, like I said, you guys really want to go through everything Wandering Emperor did for us this game? Ate up Tamio's completion, gave us 2 samurais, and I still can Banishing Slash the completion, which I guess I maybe should have done before I attacked. Guess I didn't think about it. So that's fine. And if I can use it again, I can cast Skyscraper. It's kind of cool. No haste, right? No. Sure. All right. Well, I want to cast Skyscraper this turn, so I'm actually going to modify this. Hits when it attacks. Okay. All right. So we're playing against another black, white, blue deck. Sideboard options are surprisingly limited. If I need to gain life, I guess I can bounce enchantments. We already went through... I guess Spirited Companion was maybe one I've neglected to mention. That is a pretty good bounce. I mean, there's not... It's not like there's no cards to get value here, but... I guess maybe the argument is... Would I rather do the easier to cast thing that sometimes gives me value versus the thing that sometimes gives me value and is harder to cast? Honestly, maybe Geothermal Kami is a better option than Kami of Terrible Secrets for that reason. But how many times do I get equal value to a card draw? Not that much. A Companion, I don't count this as an equal value, so I guess Kami of Terrible Secrets is probably still fine. Our fixing is pretty good, I feel like. This seems like a fine keep to me. You can always dump a Samurai if we have to, right? Oh, well, maybe we don't have to. No attacks. Ooh, that's a good one too. Kind of want to do Grafted Growth here though. Like I could start on Roaring Earth value now, but I think we do Grafted Growth. I'll attack for 4. Like, I feel like even though they didn't get in last turn, they probably should have. And I'd rather take a 5th of their life total here anyway, so. They can trade their worst creature in hand for my Exemplar, and I'm probably okay with that. I'm also a land away from really getting them with this Goshen tie. I got one too, huh? All right. Well, probably need to hit our land drop. So I guess we'll do this. Get our white mana. And then we'll do the Roaring Earth because then my Banishing Slash is turned on. So that's actually pretty relevant. So we'll go Ocean tie here. All right. So I can't slash now, which means we're going to take another 4. But I can slash the completion, which is probably worth it. Then I can kill the silencer. Let's see what they have. I'm interested. Let's see if they have another shrine. No, Twisted Embrace. All right. Well, I'm going to allow that one. So we'll still just slash the... I guess we still slash the Hidden Cruelty. Or wait. No, I was going to do the completion. Yeah, I like that more. So we'll slash completion, and then I can kill silencer. And then I can do Otherworldly Light in response to... well, I might not be able to. Let's just leave up. I guess we leave up Otherworldly Light. Which is awkward, but... they can do Twisted Embrace on the Steward, I guess, too. And then I can't do it. But they don't quite know what we have in our hand, so... this is probably okay. Ooh, that's a good one. Except I can kill it. Yeah. You can leave up any white mana. Whoops. Whoopsie. Whoopsie daisy. So we just need 1 mana to kill the Sash with Goshen tie. So I have 7 mana. I guess I can just do everything here, huh? Let's just hard cast the Avenger then. So we hard cast this. Kill the Death Toucher. I guess I might as well attack with this too. They can just chump with Sash, but whatever. I'm definitely way better with this. All right. We ended up going 2-1. I mean, I didn't think the deck was bad. Yeah, I thought the deck was kind of good. It had powerful effects in it. Our mana base wasn't bad. Fixing was pretty good. I didn't think Invoke the Ancients was like that difficult to cast in here. There was definitely a time where we couldn't cast it. It probably cost us the game, but it's not like we didn't have enough green sources. I mean, besides our mana base, we had like 13 out of our full, 19 mana sources was green. That's pretty good. So, yeah, take that as you will. Yeah, I thought it was an okay deck. It was a weird one. We never did Spirit Sister Skull, but that's all right. It was interesting. I mean, we had some strong rares and mythics in here, so all right. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you for the next one.